The pot is on the stove. I've added some salt and some oil in there. So we're going to bring that to a boil. We're going to cook our jumbo shells for about 10 to 12 minutes. Pasta shells are cooking. So while these are cooking, it's a good idea to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. All right, in my other skillet over medium heat, I put a little olive oil in the pan. Then I'm going to put 2 cups of finely chopped onions and 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. So we're going to saute that for about 5 to 7 minutes until those onions are clear and softened. All right, so the onions are clear, so we're going to go ahead and add in our ground Italian sausage. Whoop. Make sure to get that liner off. So we're going to go ahead and brown this in with the onions, and then we'll be adding some spinach. All right, so the onion, garlic, and Italian sausage mixture is pretty much finished. So I'm going to go ahead and add some spinach. Now you can add like half a block of frozen spinach. Just make sure that you really squeeze out the water. I'm using fresh spinach, and I went ahead and ripped some up. So I'm just going to add a couple handfuls. I don't want too much, but again, spinach will wilt. So just add that in so we can get it wilted. All right, so the spinach is wilted in there. We'll be adding this mixture to our ricotta and egg and cheese mixture. So we're going to start all together in one big bowl, and then we'll begin filling the shells. Okay, in a large bowl, we're going to combine the 15-ounce jar of ricotta cheese, container. So we're going to put the ricotta cheese in, then we're going to add 2 eggs. So make sure you get all that out of there. Alright, to that we're going to add 2 eggs. Alright, next up, the 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. 1 cup of mozzarella cheese, so I put 2 in here. The other cup will be sprinkled on top. Just a little bit more. All right, and then we're going to combine. All right, to the mixture, before I start spooning, got to make sure to season this. So you're going to put in salt and pepper to taste. Usually around about half a teaspoon of pepper and salt would be good. And then 1 teaspoon of oregano and basil. And if you have some Emerald essence, you can add that too. All right, so to prepare the dish, I got ragu, chunky sauce, tomato, garlic, and onion. I'm going to put just a thin layer at the bottom. And then we'll be setting the shells on top, and then, of course, adding more sauce. All right, so this is a messy job, but you're going to take the shells and try to pry them open. And then what you'll do is use your tablespoon. Ugh, they're slippery. Just spoon some mixture in there. So up to you how much you put in there. Again, I usually use kind of just like a full tablespoon. And just kind of work it in there. It's going to be messy. And then go ahead and place it in your casserole dish. All right, so I filled up my casserole dish, and then I poured on a bunch of red sauce. Again, I use ragu chunky, tomato, onion, garlic, and then pour the rest of your mozzarella cheese over it, so about 1 cup. You'll go ahead and put this in the oven uncovered and cook about 20 to 25 minutes till that cheese is warm and bubbly.